All right, today we're going to do something really cool. We're going to bridge two massive worlds, traditional stocks and crypto. I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can grab shares of something like Apple or even an S&P 500 ETF and have it sitting right there in your crypto wallet on the TON network. Yep, let's get you set up with your very first swap on Stone.fi. So let me ask you something. Have you ever been scrolling through your DeFi portfolio, checking your assets, and thought, man, I wish I could get some Apple stock in here without having to go through a whole separate broker? That little bit of friction, that gap, that's exactly what we're tackling today. Think about the old way of doing things, right? For as long as I can remember, buying stocks meant jumping through hoops with traditional brokers. You had to worry about market hours, there were piles of paperwork, and then you had to wait days for everything to settle. Now look at the right side of your screen. This is the DeFi way with xStocks on Stone.fi. It's 24/7, all you need is a wallet, and trades, they happen instantly. It's not just better, it's a whole new ballgame. So, what's the magic here? It's called xStocks. You've probably heard the term RWA, or real-world asset, being thrown around. Well, this is a perfect example. Just think of an xStock as a digital twin of a real stock. For every AAPLX token, there's a real Apple share held safely in regulated custody. The best part? This digital twin lives on the TON network, right in your wallet, and you're in control 24/7. Okay, so now that we know what we're buying, let's talk about where you're going to buy it, because this is super important. You want to make sure you're in the right place, and Stone.fi isn't just another option. It's really become the #1 choice on TON for some very good reasons. And to get a sense of the scale we're talking about, look at this number. The TON DeFi ecosystem has over $650 million in total value locked, or TVL. So what that means is people have trusted the network with a huge amount of capital. This isn't some tiny experimental playground. It's a serious, fast-growing financial hub. In this chart tells you everything you need to know about where that action is happening. Stone.fi isn't just a player in the game, it is the game. We're talking over 84% of all trading volume on 10 DEXs. Now, why does that matter to you? It's simple. Liquidity. More liquidity means you get the best prices and the most reliable trades. When you use Stone.fi, you're plugging directly into the heart of the entire TON ecosystem. All right, so you're convinced. You're in the right spot. Now, let's get to the good stuff. I'm going to walk you through, step by step, how to grab your very first xStock. First things first, what can you actually buy? Well, the menu should look pretty familiar. You've got the heavy hitters like Apple, Amazon, Tesla, but also ETFs like SPYX, which basically lets you buy the entire S&P 500 in one go. The point is, you can start with something you already know and feel comfortable with. And here it is, the whole shebang, from start to finish. Seriously, it could not be simpler. You just head over to the xStocks page on Stone.fi, pick the one you want, let's say Apple, you type in how much you want to swap, connect your wallet, and hit confirm. That is literally it. 5 quick steps, and you're done in a couple of minutes flat. And boom, just like that, the transaction gets confirmed on the blockchain, and that xStock token pops right into your wallet. And remember, it's your wallet. You have full self-custody. No middleman, no waiting for days, just a smooth, clean swap. So you might be thinking, okay, that seems almost too easy. How does Estion.fi make it so smooth and so secure? Well, it's not just a pretty website. There's some really powerful tech working under the hood, and that's the magic we're going to look at now. So the first piece of this magic puzzle is something called Omniston. Think of it like the ultimate smart shopping assistant for your trades. Before you swap, it instantly scans all the different liquidity pools on TON to find you the absolute best price. You don't have to hunt for the best deal. Omniston just gets it for you. Every single time. It's a total game changer. And the second key ingredient, that's escrow swaps. This is your safety net, and it's absolutely crucial. What it does is guarantee that your trade is all or nothing. Either the swap goes through perfectly, 100%, or it doesn't happen at all, and your funds are instantly sent right back to your wallet. There's no in between, no stuck transactions. It's designed from the ground up to keep your funds safe. Okay, so we've seen how easy and secure it is, but this is about way more than just a neat party trick for your crypto wallet. Let's zoom out for a second and think about what this really means for the future of, well, everything. And this right here is the big idea. The wall between traditional finance and crypto, it's crumbling down.
For the very first time, you can have your crypto, your TON, your other tokens, sitting right next to your exposure to the world's biggest companies, all in one place, your wallet, where you are in control. That's what true financial freedom looks like.
And believe me, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're starting with stocks, right? But just imagine this for a second. Imagine tokenized real estate, art, bonds, anything. That line between your digital life and your physical assets is just dissolving. So the final question I want to leave you with isn't just what's next. It's what are you going to do with this power? How are you going to build your future portfolio? The possibilities are absolutely endless.